I think I first expressed the desire to be an artist at the age of 5, but that was in the context of what do you want to be when you grow up. It was that I'd love to be an artist, but I don't suppose that would be possible. Then later on, when I was coming to look at further education, I was accepted to study philosophy and fine art and English literature, or to go to art school. And I'd had it up to here with exams, so I thought I'll do art, because then I'll never have to sit another exam in the rest of my life, without realising that doing art every day is an exam. Just got to gather up the apples. Let's go to the workshop. This piece is a chair, which very lightweight chair made of sewing patterns, and it kind of illustrates the connection between all different aspects of my work. It was inspired by a performance art piece that I collaborated with Fidget Feet with, where I had a chair and I sat in this chair in between the performers doing various different things, and then I got up and moved the audience, and then when I came back my chair had also wandered away, and I found it a very inspiring project, and so I decided to make a special chair about that. But it's also part of a piece now about isolation and belonging and home, and it's going to be in the Lyceum in Edinburgh.
Oh, and why the sewing patterns?
Because I make costumes, and I think they're very, very beautiful, tough, though not quite tough enough. Tough kind of tissue paper, so they're quite nice to work with, and they're very see-through, and they have every different kind of line that you can possibly want to imagine. I spent a lot of time working on there because the project was also to do with wings, so there's a pair of wings hidden in the seat. And here we have some of the things from last year's collaboration with Margaret and Ruth Farhado, which I enjoyed immensely. I think that it's really nice to have a place like, it's invaluable to have a place like that where you have an opportunity to collaborate with other artists and then put on a performance piece in such a beautiful setting. We ended up using the interior and it was marvellous. That's one of the most, after that Fidget Feet production, this has probably been the most fun I've had with performance art. These are for the little people in my this year's Hado exhibit. They're little placards which I haven't painted the symbols onto yet, but each one will have a symbol, and I hope people will come along to find out what those symbols are going to be. These are all pieces of recycled metal from one of my favourite foods, Tartex patty. You can also use tomato paste. Nothing ever goes to waste. So I'm just creating all these, and I'm creating some little people to carry them. Of course we can only have 6 little people, but
why can we only have 6?
Because there's only 6 people allowed to meet. And here we have the finished article, and as you can see there have been many people going up and coming down with their banners, with all their very emphatically held views imprinted on them. But at the moment there are only 6 people, because there are only 6 people allowed to be in any one place at any one time currently. But everybody's left their mark, and everybody's had their say, and everybody's got their opinion. Every year the extraordinary use of space at Hado is one of the highlights of my artistic year, because we get to actually meet with other artists and be together a little bit, which is something we've all been lacking.